Hello and welcome to my channel. Today we are going to solve MCQ starting from question 21 to 30. With this we will complete our MCQ part from 2017. So without wasting any time, let's start our lecture. So this is the first question related to hydrology, geology. It is very simple questions. If you know the definition of all these terms, aquiclude, aquitard, aquifer, and aquifuse, what is indicate? Basically, go through and read the definition. And as per the definition, a geological function neither contain nor transmit water is known as aquifuse. In aquiclude, you have some means it is not impermeable. In aquifer, you have water in this one, whereas in aquitard you cannot transmit water or laterally, but you can transmit water horizontally. Sorry, or you can transmit water cannot transmit water horizontally, but you can transmit water in a lateral vertical direction. It is known as aquitard. My option is D, where we don't have water in any geological formation. It is known as aquifuse. This is your next question. It is very simple question. If you go through the definition again, in the nesosilicate, no oxygen has shared with the corner work, whereas in a single chain we have two, and in phyllosite we have three, and in that we will share all means four. All four corner has been shared. So my option is 0, 2, 3, 4. So even the first option is my right option. Question 22A is my right option. This is directly related to your age as well as the definition. Like what is the age of Singh granite? It is in Archean. What is the age of Malani rhyolite? It is Neoproterozoic. So if I go with the P, my P is Archean is P4. So I have this option P, C this one, and Malani granite is my this Neoproterozoic, this Q1. This is my option. B is my option. Other than that, you can go with the Deccan volcano is related to Cretaceous, and Punjab tribe is related to Permian. You just go through all these options again and again. Just try to identify what type of volcano happen in India, so you can read the edge of that particular formation. Now, the tube feet in echinoderm emerge through. It is also direct option, direct questions related to definition. The tube feet in echinoderm emerges from ambicular plate. Direct definition is there. No need to see here and there. You just directly you can mark your option as B, 24B. Go through and read the definition again. What you have to read, understand, you have to read the morphology, in which environment they used to deposit, what should be the characteristic feature of that particular gastropod or ammonites and everything. Try to identify, try to characterize all these feature, morphology, characteristics, everything, reading by page, or making your own mind map or something like this one. So this is basically the direct definition options. A mineral with a point group, again, what do you mean by 2 by m? 2 by m is basically it is a monocline system. If you are talking about the monocline system, what I told you in the last 2018 lecture, in that the monoclinic come in biaxial. Biaxial means what? Two optics. So my option is has two optics. Now I will leave this option for you. Just go and check about 2 by m, where you can find the incline extension or straight extension in that particular section, 100, 010 or 001, like this one. Go and check with you in which section you will identify this extension. As I told you, it is biaxial, so my option D is not a correct option. So my 24 should be A. Go again, check, read page by page your Ratley book. Try to identify in which class this system falls, like this one. The progressive metamorphic isograde sequence that explains Barrovian metamorphism in pelites. See, when we are talking about the metamorphism is a process. Okay, where we for this we get this metamorphic rock. Metamorphism can happen in the granite rock, in the sedimentary rock. Okay, so it is totally dependent upon the parent rock, or source rock. Okay, if you change the source rock, the metamorphism will change. So we are talking about the pellite rock. Pellite rock somehow related to clay type of mineral. Okay, so the clay type of mineral is starting with the shale. If you have shale, what type of mineral you will get? Index mineral you will get. the progressive metamorphic isograde sequence that explains Baronian metamorphism in pellite. If I'm talking about the pellite, I should get the chlorite, biotite, garnet, sterolite, kyanite, and stromalite. So chlorite, then biotite. So my option should be 26C. Okay. Again, if you have metabasite, okay, then you have meta wake like this one, just like sedimentary rock, like a granitic rock. So what type of metamorphisms you will get, what type of index mineral you will get, that we are going to see in the next question, and that is already asked in 2018 also, that I have that's why I took this the same PPT what I showed you in 2018 CQ questions. So here you have green schist facies, you have amphibolite facies or amphibolite apodite facies, eclogite facies or granite facies. Every facies, uh, in every facies I have metabasites, I have metapelites like this one, just like in metabasite, metapelite like this one. Okay, metabasite, metapelite like that. In that, in every facies I have different parent rock. Based on that, I have index mineral. But here I have different type of questions. It is not related to what type of index minerals you will identify. The question asks that in metabasic rock, means we are talking about the metabasic rock, metabasic rock as a parent rock, and we need to check the granite phase is the index mineral. Plagioclase is stable, is not stable, मतलब वहाँ पे that is not stable in that particular facies. This means that we shouldn't have the plagioclase mineral in that particular facies. You can see here in I have in Grecian facies, I have albite as a plagioclase. Uh, Here I have plagioclase. I have again I have where I have this one plagioclase. In these three, this one, this one, and this one, I have plagioclase in the as an index mineral. Where I don't have the plagioclase in the faces, these eclogite faces like this one, you can see in the middle, ophiolite, garnet, kyanite, quartz, hornblende, and zoolite. So I don't have any plagioclase in that particular faces. This means plagioclase is not stable in eclogite faces. Moving to the next question. This is very simple question. Just go through the characteristics and do read what is given in the question. Very simple. Just go through one by one and we will easily identify or solve this question. Let's see how we can do that. A synchron has less than 75, less than 5% matrix, means the matrix should be less than 75. So you know that this is matrix level 5%. So I am in the arenite zone. If it is greater than 15%, I should go in the wake zone triangle or in the mudstone triangle, depending upon the percentage, and like this one. So now move to this one. It is somewhere here. So that matrix has served its purpose. Now I have feldspar as 45%, quartz as 35%, and rock fragment, this is lithic fragment, and 20%. So how much is the quartz here? 35. You know that this is 100%, this is 95, 75. This means I am in this zone. So now I have to check arkose, lithic arkose, feldspathic arkose, and lithic arenite based on the feldspar and lithic or rock fragment percentage. This is 45, this is 20, this is 2.25. This means feldspar should be 2.25, lithic should be 1. So lithic is somewhere here, feldspar is somewhere here. So I should be in lithic arkose zone. So my option is C. Very simple. What is given to you in the question, check one by one and easily you can identify. This is my chart. This I prepared with a detailed analysis from each and every book. I just to look each and every book where I can identify this the ring wood, and all these are minerals are present in this one. This is plastic partial melted. All these zones are transition zone. This Goldstein layer like this one, asthenosphere, lithosphere, this crystal upper solid metal more. All this information I try to put in one figure, so it will help you to read this one in one figure. You will have all this one, just like the 1% B and W is there, crust granite and basaltic rock like this one. Everything I try to put it here. This is 1% of the volume and the weight. This is your upper crust, this 83% volume and the weight segmental like this one. So you know the lithosphere is related to your P4. So this is P4, this is P4, this is P4. Okay, so my option is A, B, and C. Now I have A, B, and C. Mental, you know this mental is up to 290. Just go to up to 290. So you have P1 again, sorry, then you have Q1 again, Q1 this one. So I left with the option A and B. Now outer core, this is your outer core. This is the thickness of the outer core. It is 1550 and 2900, 052 and 2. So the thickness should be R2. R2 is here. I will live with the option A. So this is the thickness. Now talking about the outer core, you can also identify outer core thickness 6.1, then 5150. So minus it, whatever you will get, it should be in the range of 1200. So this table, this figure will help you to go through all the discontinuity, thickness, everything is there in that particular figure. If you want this figure, it is already there in my channel. If even you are not getting this one, Instagram, in my Instagram channel I also uploaded this figure long back. Still you haven't get this one, please do mail me. I will try to send you personally. Okay. So the last question for today is directly again the definition one. What is the temperature and pressure at the center of the earth? What is the temperature and pressure at the center of the earth? Is very simple. It is 360 and 600 K. Not more than that. Just go to the, in general it is 6230 plus minus 50 K, whereas the pressure is 330 to 365 gigapascal. So that answer is there, no need to do anything. You have to remember, the definition, everything like this one. So based on that you can solve all the question asked in MCQ in jam. Very simple, just go through the question and questions with definitions, all this you will get your answer. So with this, let's wrap up this lecture, and I will request you, if you like this video, share this with your friends. If you are a teacher, please do share with your student. And if any student needs any help, he or she want to interact with me, he or she can interact with me by sending me the message on my Gmail ID, so I can sit with them what is the problem they are facing, why they are not able to do good in jam exam. We can sit one by one, and I will try to give my time as much as possible. So thank you, and if you like this video, please share with your friend and subscribe the channel. Okay, bye.